Hi, Coach Kiwani here. So today we're going to be talking about homemade deodorant. So this is something that I've been doing for a really long time. I've tried several different recipes, and this is a recipe that I really like and have been using for years. I think that it's super easy and something that most people should do. The hardcore industrial strength deodorant has its place, and I do use it a couple of times a year for specific events, like if I'm going to a wedding or if I'm going to a job interview or something like that where I know I might sweat. Otherwise, I use this on the day-to-day basis, and I've never had any problems with stinking or anything like that. The different recipes that I've tried are like the coconut oil and baking soda version. That one I didn't like at all. Some people like it just fine. I found that it kind of stained my clothes and it wasn't very effective, and it kind of irritated my skin. This one doesn't irritate my skin, and it smells good, and it's super convenient. It is a spray deodorant, so I hope this is helpful for you, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so for our homemade deodorant, what we're going to use is rubbing alcohol. This is going to take up the most volume in your spray deodorant, and then we're going to use witch hazel. So witch hazel has very similar properties as rubbing alcohol, but it's a little bit more soothing to the skin. For some people who have sensitive skin, you might just use all witch hazel. Doesn't matter what brand, I don't care. Vegetable glycerin. So vegetable glycerin is, it's in your body you have triglycerides. So glycerin is what makes up the backbone. It's called the glycerol backbone for your fatty acids to attach to. So this helps make your ingredients more homogeneous. You still have to shake up your bottle a little bit in between uses, but it doesn't separate out the oil and the alcohol as much. And then we're also going to use aloe vera, which also helps soothe your skin, especially for those of us who shave our armpits. So it just helps it be a little bit less, rubbing alcohol-y. So it helps it be a little bit more soothing to your skin. So I have these little spray bottles that are actually left over from some deodorant that spray deodorant that I bought at the store. I just took off the label and washed the bottle, and I've been reusing these for a really long time. I'm making 3 different flavors today. I'm making 3 different scents of deodorant today. So we're gonna be making a more masculine type scent. This one's for my husband. This one is for me. It's a lot more floral. And then we're gonna make a neutral type scent, which is like a citrus. I like to use them all just depending on the day. This one has cedar, rosemary, and eucalyptus oil in it. This one has ylang-ylang and lime. And then this scent is pink grapefruit, orange, and lemon. The first one that we're going to be making is the more masculine scent that's more smells like a tree. So what we're gonna do is I start with the aloe vera, and I'm just gonna do 3 pumps of this aloe vera. If you don't have a pump one, totally fine. It's probably about a half of a teaspoon of aloe vera. Then we're gonna use vegetable glycerin, and I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of that. And then we're gonna use our witch hazel. And the witch hazel, I'm gonna do a tablespoon of witch hazel. This kind of makes a mess, but that's okay. So those ingredients in the bottom, and then what we're gonna do is add our essential oils. And I have this really cute little measuring spoon thing. It's a smidgen, a pinch, and a dash, and we're gonna use the smidgen for the 3 ingredients. So we're gonna use the smidgen for the 3 essential oils that we're adding. If I just do 2 ingredients, then I do a pinch, because it's just slightly more. If you're wondering, this is probably about 10 or 15 drops. If you have essential oils that have the dropper, which I don't, these are just an empty lid basically. If you have the ones that have the dropper, then it's probably about 10 to 15 drops. So I'm just gonna do a little pour, just like that. You don't want to use too much essential oils. Essential oils can be irritating to your skin if you use too many, and so you just have to be careful with how much you're using. And this is the rosemary. And you really don't need a lot because it's highly concentrated. So I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna fill in the rest of the way with rubbing alcohol. And the rubbing alcohol acts as a disinfectant and a great carrying agent. And then you just put the lid on like that and you shake it up and you're all done. So that is Homemade Deodorant. This is the slightly more masculine scent, and I think it smells super, super good. Okay, so the next one that we're gonna make is the more like floral scent, and that is the ylang ylang and lime. So we're gonna do 3 pumps of the aloe vera gel, tablespoon of witch hazel, and very gently pour it in, right? This is a little bit messy, totally fine. And a teaspoon of the vegetable glycerin. I think the vegetable glycerin was the last thing, last thing I discovered when making my own deodorant. It really helped make the texture of our deodorant a little bit more homogeneous. And then we're gonna use the pinch. So this is the lime essential oil. And we just pour it in, just like that. Nothing crazy. And ylang, you fill in with rubbing alcohol. Just the rest of it is just rubbing alcohol. And some recipes, some online recipes I've seen use water to water it down, and I tried that and it didn't work nearly as well as just straight rubbing alcohol. I don't think using water is a good idea. It's just making everything more watered down and not as great. So you just shake that up and that's it. So ta-da, spray deodorant, super, super easy. It smells amazing and it works really, really well. So that's it. It should look a little bit like that. If you see a little bit in the bottom of the vegetable glycerin, it just hasn't fully incorporated yet. You just gotta shake it a little bit more and it'll incorporate. And that's it. Okay, so I hope that was helpful and let me know what you think. I really love this, but I know this isn't gonna work for everyone and that's totally fine. Please give me your feedback. You can comment below if you like this. If you found this video to be helpful, please like and subscribe and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.